Now, local news and weather from News 8.
Good evening and welcome to News 8 at 6 Digital Edition. In tonight's top story, a man is in critical condition tonight after a fire on Rochester's south side. It happened just before 12:30 on Bloomfield Place. Crews were called to the scene after the man noticed the fire. Christian Garzone is in the newsroom with more on how that man may have saved the lives of others. Christian?
Jeannie, firefighters say the man, who was disabled, noticed a fire in his front living room. He alerted his two children who were upstairs. There was apparently a delay in alerting them because they could not hear him yelling from downstairs. The fire was still in the growth stages when they came to assist the man, but they were unable to get him out of the house because of the smoke. When firefighters arrived, they pulled him out. The fire team made an aggressive attack on the blaze and were able to restrict most of it to that first floor living room. It was under control just before 1 p.m., due in large part to the man alerting others in the fire's early stages.
One thing of note is that there were no smoke detectors inside the structure. If there were possibly smoke detectors inside the structure, maybe the people who were upstairs would have been able to hear the cries for help and be alerted by the smoke detectors.
The victim is in critical condition and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Jeannie?
Thanks, Christian. A family dog was also taken to the hospital. Its condition is unknown. A pet bird is still unaccounted for. The house has been deemed unlivable, and Red Cross has been called to assist the family. An 87-year-old woman has died after police believe she was involved in a hit and run in Irondequoit. Police say an officer was driving on Bayview Road when he observed the woman lying near the roadway. Irondequoit ambulance and the Laurelton Fire Department responded, and the woman was pronounced dead at the scene. She has been identified as Joan Dearna. Police believe Dearna was crossing the road to get the mail when she was hit by a car that left the scene. An investigation is ongoing, and Irondequoit police are asking anyone with information to call 911. Genesee County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a fatal shooting that took place in the town of Byron. Deputies say they were called to Byron Holly Road around 11:45 last night. The victim, 23-year-old John Carney of Leroy, was pronounced dead at the scene. The circumstances around the shooting are not clear. No word yet if anyone is facing any charges. An investigation is ongoing. So far, 2 people have died in the Woolsey fire that's currently burning in Southern California. The fire has nearly doubled from 35,000 acres to 70,000 acres today and remains at 0% containment, according to officials. Firefighters also say there's a significant amount of structure loss, particularly in Los Angeles. Local law enforcement officials also warned today against looting, asserting that they would be practicing a zero-tolerance policy and intend to arrest and prosecute those attempting to take advantage of the situation.
We have over 200 deputy personnel in the area right now that is doing secure property at the locations, making sure that your property is safe and that it is secure. Those deputies are out there particularly just to provide security for that property. So just to let you know, there is zero tolerance for any looting.
Many areas are still under evacuation orders, and officials ask the property owners in those areas for their cooperation and patience as they work on making the areas safe and habitable again. Very different weather here in Rochester with snow yesterday and cold temperatures today. Meteorologist James Gilbert joins us now for a look at our weekend weather. Hey, James.
Hey, Jeannie, we did see some snow earlier in the day. 9 inches in Warsaw. Man, they really got most of the snow. We even saw some higher amounts. This is well into Wyoming County, east of Lake Erie. Rochester Airport, just 1/10 of an inch. That really was from yesterday. So the flakes hanging out with us for some, really east of the lakes. Temperatures right now are in the 30s, so it's definitely a cool one out there and breezy as well. Look at this, west 29 miles per hour, so definitely a strong wind there. And we did get a 41 mile per hour wind gust as well. Right now still breezing in the mid to upper 30 mile per hour range. So yeah, it's feeling cold, it's breezy, and temperatures, look at this, wind chill in the lower 20s. Next 24 hours, do expect us to drop right around 30, upper 20s. Last night we got into the upper 20s. This morning we'll get into the upper 20s as well, or excuse me, tomorrow morning. Then highs in the upper 30s for Veterans Day. Going to be another similar day with some lake effect snow showers in the area. Radar and satellites showing mostly clear around the region, but this is the band that I'm going to be watching. This is all snow This will likely drift a little bit further southward and impact some of those in northern Wayne County as we get through the overnight tonight. There it is, your futurecast indicating that that band does drift a little bit southward. This is again overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. That band will kind of meander up and down, but I do think that Williamson, Sodus area, Redfield could see several inches, maybe definitely worth brushing off the car for, again, those in northern Wayne County. Other folks, partly cloudy skies, maybe a little bit of sun, not as breezy as today. That will be nice. And then skies clear out pretty nicely for Monday. But Monday night and into Tuesday, we've got another storm system that's going to move through that could bring an area-wide snow that we really may be measuring as we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday. Recap for you, 26 degrees tonight, Veterans Day tomorrow. Of course, we've got temperatures again. It's very similar to today, except take the wind away. Some lake effect snow showers for those, again, likely northern Wayne County and maybe the hills east of Lake Erie, but that's about it. News 8 8-day forecast. I do want to talk just a little bit about Tuesday and into Wednesday. We've got rain showers to move in, but temperatures are going to be right on the cusp. So higher elevations could see snow, and we could have that snow last through Wednesday. And look at these temperatures, bitter cold. Highs will barely reach the freezing mark or just stay in the 20s. So that's going to make its way for lake effect snow showers. I'm thinking Monroe County could see some measurable snow through Wednesday, and then we dry out as we get into Thursday and Friday and start to warm back up a little bit as we get into next weekend. Jeannie, I'm going to send it back to you.
Man, it's just November. All right, thank you, James. And thank you for watching News 8 at 6 Digital Edition. We'll be on air after the game. See you then.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and our apps for both news and weather.